Yo, what's up, people? Let me put the focus on. Yep, now it's good. How are you doing, guys? Is it good? How is it going? Let me fix some stuff. If it'll let me. I'm also doing good. In a mood to finish this box today, but it seems that machine is taking time to update. So we'll wait. Once it get update, we'll continue with this write-up that I was looking at yesterday, and I'll try to finish this box. Till then, I was actually working on something. Let's see if that works. Okay, it's an action. Nice. Let's test one more thing over here itself. Can you put like hi in the chat? Let's see if it reverts as I have given the command of, or it doesn't. Okay, this has been cleaned. Let's give one more last check. Not a double I. I don't think it will be able to understand that. A single hi, that HI. I have to create like multiple commands for this if I'll be doing this kind of hi in the first place. Yo, it's working. Okay. Yep. If you'll ask for the Insta or Instagram, it'll give you the link for that. And it seems there's much more to configure. Okay, so this has been set up. Let's go here. We need to fix something personal in here. Yep, this one. Enter. Okay, so we are working good. Let's close this, give a good restart. And it should get fresh. Let's see if I do this. Will it drop? Or it, oh, it does. Nice, nice, nice. And if I do support, yep, it's doing its stuff. Let's remove these commands. Hmm. So we was working around here and we said let's run linpiece. So we'll be going with this and linpiece. I hope this fits fine. Yes, it fits fine. Linpiece to extract critical information. On the machine. Okay, this will do. And machine has been fired up. Let's connect with the VPN. Okay. And one last thing that we need to do is a split netcat over here, and we need to call the endpoint where we yesterday submitted the file, not this one. Okay, there. Use John to crack the zip password. And this is the one. No, this is the one. I hope the file still exists there. Yep, it's there. And no, not here. Over here, and next, this one. Okay, we got the interface, and we even got the mess. So let's fix this. Timer. After 20 minutes. 15 minutes. After let's say 30 minutes. Now this should fix. And there we go. And it feels that if it continues, it's gonna create a way too much mess here. Okay, got it. So we are back over the machine, and yesterday we got the username and password, and today we was about to exploit the container vulnerability. So let's go with that. We'll do su ash, and with that we'll provide this password there. There we go. Cleared this. Now that we are over the machine, we was looking at this write-up yesterday, and let's see what this write-up has to say. Alex, container privilege escalation is more restrictive in more restrictive environment. It is okay, now it's good enough. It is well known that if you gain RCE user this group, you can quite easily escalate your privilege to that of root. Hello, sir. How are you doing, bro? Krishna. An example in this. However, most examples on the internet use something like the following to create the container. Yep, this is the online method. As long as we are online, we can use this method to create the container. But what if we are on machine which don't have an internet connection, but it is available over the local environment, and that machine has the vulnerability where we can run the local container to escalate the privilege. So over there we're gonna use this stuff, busybox. So let's go. The problem is that with this is that you may be on a system that has restrictive network connectivity, right? Like I said, if you are have an environment where there's a one machine that has an internet connection, but there is another machine on which you found this vulnerability, but that machine don't have the internet connection, how are you going to exploit that? So for this we are going to work around here, and no install image. Does such a command may fail, right? As we was trying yesterday and it didn't work because that command was working over the spaces. So if we do this, it's gonna fail, as you can see. Oh, I see. Let's copy this. We will go all the way down and over here around it is related to this. Okay, now we'll create a header here which will be exploit LXD, and we'll cover this up, and we're gonna create this LXD somewhere, the vulnerability checklist over here, and we'll give the name LXD slash. Okay, we can put slash. So we will do and LXC container, right? So when we will go back to the machine, instead of LXC we will be doing this one. So we'll have another write-up which is linked over here, and we will be able to pull the stuff from there if we ever need it, and we'll adjust that as per the write-up. So over here we was trying to perform the same actions, create this stuff, and we was trying to initiate the Ubuntu. Oof, but that didn't work. Even if we'll do it today, I don't believe it gonna work. So let's give a shot. Copy this, paste it here, enter. Okay, it's creating the test image, but it will fail cause this don't have the internet connection, and from where it is pulling the image from is actually the internet, because we have provided the version also. How does it know that this is a version we are going to work with? So let's wait. And if you have hopped over the stream, consider subscribing and liking the video. And there we go. As I said, it won't be able to create the container, cause temporary failure in name resolution. On the other hand, failure instance creation, getting fail getting image. So we won't be able to get the image as long as we don't have the what we say internet connection, and this machine don't have the internet connection. So what we're gonna do is continue with the write-up. Now the easiest solution to this is create your own image and upload that via appropriate techniques such as writing a base64 encoded file using echo and then decode it. And one of the best of these is use the busybox template. We however aim to do better than that. Yes, first the busybox template on our testing VM. So it's saying to create the container image over the local system, which is our this. If I'll type busybox, it is there, but I don't want to execute that. So we'll read. Once we clear with the reading, then we'll perform the action. We might be able to copy paste some stuff from here itself. So first the busybox template on our testing VM, and which will be running this version of the Ubuntu, or maybe anywhere around. And he triggered these to create a image. Then the actual container is created in here. Okay, it didn't create the image, but a container. Then visited that container, and we need to take a copy of root file system as our baseline. So this is a root file system, and he created a zip file of it. Cd make directory container, then cd into container. Whoa, tar xfj, it trying to unzip this. And now say we now need to create a minimal YAML metadata file for LXC. Over here he created added this stuff which is related to the metadata, the architecture, like it's a basic not a base 64 but a 64-bit kind of machine. So in the metadata it will recognize this as that. Echo creation date, another metadata file, and we have a metadata to represent the image there. Now zip it all up and copy over our real target. Note the size of the image while list a lot smaller than and Ubuntu image. It is still a good size. Yes, I'm using the same box for the LXC user demo. This wouldn't normally be the case. Okay, so and our LXC user, let's make use of the new container image to gain access to the root.txt file in the main VM. Okay, so now this is where the root machine is performing the action, and in here we see that we have the access to the LXD. And if we'll check over here, the same, no, damn it, not this, but ID, we have the LXD over here too. Then what we did, hey man, how are you? What are we doing? We are solving the tabby today, and we're not just solving the tabby, we are trying to complete this today and to learn how the container exploitation work if we are running over the local environment, as long as the machine don't have the internet connection, how we can create the container image to escalate the privilege over the machine. So that's what we are going through right now, and that will be a good what we say note for the exam attempt also. If there is any vulnerability count that where we need to escalate the privilege using the container image, I'll be able to recall this, or rather recall this. We might just copy paste the stuff and it might execute the way it is mentioned over here. Oh, I'm feeling sleepy, damn it. So over here he did the cat root permission denied. He didn't have the permission to read the file, so now imported the image that he created, given the alias so it can be easily accessed using a single name. And over here he created, or like provided, the permissions to the image that he exported, or rather the image he gave this an alias. So right now this is what we are working on with the name of this. So he initiated this file, and this must be a user there, and security privilege true. Then the image was created, and this is a user. Nice. When's the exam? Good luck. It is not anytime soon, but I'm thinking to take it before the mid of 2025, around June, in June or July maybe. So I'm trying to cover as much as scenarios possible so we can get there without missing anything. And without missing anything, that doesn't mean without understanding anything. We'll be understanding the same stuff side by side. So if you want to hang out, come join, man. I'm always low on people. And if someone is new who has joined and watching, please consider liking the video, and we can move to the next step. Okay, so this is where he gave the config device, add the user, real root, disk, source path, and path or what is this command? Give me a second, let me give a check if we have anything on this command. And it seems we don't have anything on this command. The source is going to be root, but the path, it says R. That's what I'm not able to understand, why it's this. Device real root added to this, and he started the container, and using that container he just did a cat over the file and was able to read the certain file that the user required, and got a message. Let's see. Okay. So someone is asking why we need to give a separate color to the bold and italic. So we will do this. It is related to the LXD. Googling found this, dump over the local machine, and we will do this. Now if I'll screen capture this and go here over the GitHub, we got a message and to differentiate and highlight main stuff as the default color, blend in the running nodes itself. Blend, highlight, differentiate. For example, if you check the screen shot, you will see how it differ. And we uploaded and comment. This is good because we need something to differentiate between, like we can easily pick a keyword when we are looking at it, although this also has its own taste and twist, but this is to highlight the required keyword, not like the running keywords that we usually see. So we know that we are talking about the LXD, but where we are talking about over the local system. So I don't have to read all this Googling stuff and dump. I just know LXD dumped local system. That's it. If I'll do this into the running manner, it will ruin the whole write up. Okay, so let's continue. Awesome. Now let's clean up. He stopped the machine, delete the container, delete the image. Now find a busy box. He killed that too. Remove initiate and container, zip it up as before. Note that as we have broken the hard link, the file size is still about the same. Okay, this time let's go into a shell when we run the exploit. Okay, so he used the bin sha and try to access the file in a different manner, but this time he has the access of the root because of this last path. Now, what happened here? It worked, but doesn't. Let's have a look outside the container. File this. If you use to Linux, the potential issue is obvious. Look at the interpreter for the executable, as we haven't dealt with the rest of the container. That interpret probably isn't there. Okay, let's check. ls the file, again the file. Okay, so it's looking for a file. Looks like this is right, but wasn't the whole story. Not only wasn't it there, but the host OS is using absolute path in its symbolic links. Let's run a quick test in the container. Cannot open shared object file. No such file or directory. We are making progress. We are running this file, but now we have no library issue. We can fix this ad hoc by setting library path, or let's finish off re-engineering the image to something more useful. After cleaning up this container and image, we know that /dev has the correct device loaded by the system, so we can junk the meta device in the virtual root. Okay, he removed the console, all of them. And next, we know that it is probably easy to just keep spin as we have spin in it. I'll leave it as an exercise to improve on this. We also note that we don't need home, mount, or Linux in this case. So he removed all these directories too. Okay, so what we are doing right now here is the starting image he created, that image was actually pretty darn big. So right now what we are doing, he's actually filtering out the image that he created and trying to like small its size by deleting stuff that is not required in the image file itself. So if we'll check over here, first he removed all of these TYT shells which was not required. So he removed home, mount, and whatever this is, Linux, Selenium Linux maybe, whatever. Then he removed the user bin lib lib64, and you will see over here, if we do ls into the root, these are all the files. So he removed which user bin lib, which is this user, and there is bin, there will be a lib file too. Yeah, there we go. We have 3 lib files, and he removed the 64 one, this and this. Do ls and checking the file size, I guess. Then he created a new zip file with the remaining directories and the endpoints, or like the folders which was residing in this zip. And for in user bin this, do ls-s /r $8 bin lib do ls. I didn't get it. Okay, we'll check that later. We can now create a new container image. Okay, which is a metadata YAML providing the like metadata information about something. Then ls, it's checking the file size now. So you'll see that the file size now is 654 KB or maybe in a bytes. And what was the actual size of it? Let's see if it's visible somewhere. Not here. Over here. Here he created the file. Isn't there anywhere yeah, there we go. So this was the actual file size. From cutting from this size, he created or like took down the file size to this number which we highlighted before, to 656. And then he created the base 64 of the file. And let's test our base 64. So what we will be doing is we will copy this all the way to the end. Oh, what a bad way to create the write-up. Although everything was good, but this portion was a bit messy. And we'll paste this same stuff here. It seems we have copied some extra stuff. No, it's starting from here till here, and we'll press the enter. It says read-only file system ls, but do we have the file? I see we can't write the files over here, so we'll do cd/home/ash, enter, paste it here, enter now, and we do ls. Okay, we have the file there, so we didn't need to perform any other action now. Now we'll just copy paste this stuff, copy this, paste here, enter, and now it's saying okay, because of the endpoint it's not taking us seriously. Let's copy this. We'll create from here, and alongside that we will put it here also, offline as such, paste. And this base 64 is going to work every time whenever we use, cause it's an image, so it's not gonna expire anytime soon. Or even if it does, it's not like we are using some sort of version. We just specifying a required information in the metadata. We are not specifying like what sort of version it is using. So even if we do it in another manner, it won't be able to pull anything out. So we will copy this and go here, paste it here, but rather that we will copy this all the way here, paste it, enter. This gonna need its own explanation. Remove all of these, remove. Okay, and now it is giving us an error because of the path of the LXC. So we will copy this path, paste here, slash, copy, paste, 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 and paste. Now we will copy this one, paste it here, enter. File has been given the name Bob image, and it says image has been imported, but it didn't give the fingerprint. Fingerprint, and we couldn't care less as long as it works. And now it says failed detecting root disk. No root device could be found. Failed creating instance record, failed initializing instance, invalid device, failed detecting root device, no root device. Bob image. Let's try this 0xdtc. Will it work with this? And it says invalid instance name. Name must not be a number. Okay. What about the Bob only? Okay. Bob VM. Let's see if this works. Not found. And fake device add Bob. Real root. Okay. What about this? Not found. So what we need to do is list out the stuff, and for that we have this command. We have the storage. So storage has been created as per this. Where we go, we all go all the way up. Bob image security true. Okay, we are initializing some stuff. So if we'll paste this, okay, we have it. But if we try to separate this much, will it initialize? Okay, it did something, but what are we missing here? Net remote image. Okay, so we will give it the name. I see. Let's go to the cd/temp and try all of this stuff there. Enter. Open probe, no such file or directory. I don't think it's going to work. Error. Space. Yep. Let's do a quick reset. Hi sir, what do you think about CEH? It is good. If you wanna like get a theoretical knowledge, then yeah, it is worth studying from there. They will clear your concepts related to the vulnerabilities related to networking, related to some other stuff. Oh, I wasn't expecting it to take it like this too. Okay, it's looking for a keyword. Nice. Yeah, so they'll be able to clear your pretty much theoretical concepts, but again, same thing. The CEH is kind of exam that is good for the portfolio or resume. You can learn this like same stuff over the internet even without going for CEH. Yeah, if you have enough knowledge before performing the CEH exam, you will have a good run through from the exam that you might be able to clear stuff in a better manner. The only thing you will be able to get entertained over there was if there's something totally out of the box that you never knew is there, and you might get to learn something then. Other than that, everything what I've heard so far is pretty much same what you're learning here and there. Nothing something out of blue. Okay, so machine is getting restarted, and I believe session is dead, so we will clear it. We'll clear it to ls cd. Okay, we need to remove some stuff, rm-rf. But why do you want to pursue that? Let's defend secure Burp Suite Pro, Android, desktop, clear ls. Okay, cd, tabby, clear. Like following the exam is like a career goal. It's not something you need immediately. If you want to start career, try to start without that. So people should worth your skill over the certification. My primary goal is to go over the skill rather than going through the certification. If I ever get that opportunity, then I'll prefer to go with the skill set rather the certification. If the front like the company which I'm going to give an interview don't require the certification, then we are good with that. I'm not going to provide any sort of certification there. Give me a sec. Okay, so you got my point, right? Like the certification itself is like, I have seen YouTubers, those who like explain certification and stuff. I have seen the Instagram reels, Instagram stories, Instagram like blah blah, like way too much stuff that says that pursue this certification, pursue this certification. I will say pursue the skill set. That will be better, like much time better, as long as you see that there is some certain company that you want to give an interview for requires a certain certificate that is a must, then go for the certifications. There are a company that I'm looking forward to, that's why I'm looking for the certs. And on the other hand, I'm also looking for the cert if in future if I ever wanted to start my own work, like trying to do freelancing, I need a cert to prove that I have that skill set, because in a freelance manner you need to show some qualification there, even if you have a yes, I'm using my own CSS for that. I just thought it would look better where I don't have to add my own CSS in the file while I'm actually using the theme CSS already. But yes, it's up to you to decide if you wanna make this change or not, or you can set a poll and take action as per majority. Okay, back to the topic. Split, start this over here, deploy the stuff. Where's the command? We already have this, so we need to copy this, paste here, enter, and next do this, enter, and it blasted off for some reason. Description: the origin server did oh, it's because of DTC. Enter. We got the connection, DTC. There we go. Over here too. Where is missing? Okay, we got the shell. Paste here, enter, and paste this, enter. Scroll up, cd/temp, or instead of temp we will go where the actual file reside, and we will copy this, paste here, enter. Now back to this document and copy this, paste, enter, and it says create user data Tom, permission denied. Again, permission denied. cd/home/hash, enter. Okay, I see. We didn't do the switch user, and for that we need a password. There we go. Enter. SU ash or no, it's SU ash, right? Enter. Yep. Clear. Now we will go back here, copy stuff, paste here. Ash, permission denied. But we have our file. Let's remove bob.tar.bz2. Enter. Cannot remove. Operation not permitted. Okay, it must have been created. Okay, mkdir temp cdtmp. Enter. ls empty. Now paste here. Created the file. Copy this. Enter. Importing the image. And finger cross it don't give an error. And it says that no such file or directory. If this is your first time running LXD on this machine, you should run. Oh, let's go then. There we go. I see. Damn it. Stop messing with my brain. And it's still not hesitating creating the instance. Now what's the problem it has? Oh, LXD. Paste in it, right? Oh, so we needed to create a cluster to make it work. Yes. Okay, sweet. So now if we'll use this command again. Okay. Import Bob. This time didn't work. So should this one will work? Creating, but not found. So what we will be doing, give me a sec. Office messages. 20 minutes ago. Okay, it was an office. It was column. Snip import alias Bob image. What's wrong we are doing? Bob tar. It is, the file is there. It says no such file or directory there. ls paste bobtar.bz2 and we are giving it the alias name, which is Bob image, but for some reason it's not accepting it. Any good reason for this? Let's go all the way up. And give me a sec. Let me check. I think temp should entertain everything that's written there. So if we do this pwd enter, copy this absolute path for this, enter, and now copy this, paste, enter, and it still says no such file or directory. Is it actually not there? It is there. But what's the problem then? Do we need to give it some sort of permissions? Like the execute or something? Did he give any sort of permission there? Let's try ch mode. On. Oh, he did give the permissions here. Chown hash on hash this file name, enter, and now copy this, enter, and it still didn't work for some good reason. on hash and the full path of the file. Copy this command, paste here, enter, and no such directory and files again. Okay, no new message. Let's see what this suggestion says. Okay. Now copy this again. Paste this. Nope, it's still giving the same old stuff. What's wrong we are doing? Oh, let's go here itself. Oh, cd dot paste bin ls. We have some stuff. Let's start creating here. If there is any sort of path problem, we might be able to notice that too. Okay, we cannot create any file here, so we will do mkdir img, enter. Cannot create image, only file system. Cd dot ls. Cd dot ls cd dev Home /ash cd/home/ash. We are in ls snap. Okay, let's give a last shot, else we will follow the write up, because we all know we don't have that much time to waste here. Enter. Oh, okay, sorry, my bad. Now the file path is home/ash/this. Copy, paste, enter. Okay, it worked. It worked. Now if I'll initialize this, enter. It worked. It was a problem of the place where we was trying to run the stuff. We have added stuff now. Got it, got it. Pretty good. Keep moving without giving in an error. And the last is this. Enter, and there we go. Who am I? Enter, and we are root. Nice. So the problem all along was where we was trying to create the stuff. Okay, so we will do this. Paste. Remove this, and we'll paste the same here. Go all the way down, and we don't need all of this till here, or we need? I don't think we need, so we will remove it here. Paste, and I'll settle it later. Now we are root sh. Let's get the root.txt file. For the flag. Okay, ls cd/ls cd root ls. We don't have anything over here. ls-la root is empty. So where is the file? Do we have tree? We don't have tree. So where could it be? We have pendev etc lib. Let's check the user. We don't have home here, right? Bin include cd local ls. It seems to be a infinite loop. cd r. Okay, cd home. Oh, I see now what this R stands for here. It where is it? Where is it? -R, this path. So it linked to this path in the container itself. So right now this R is considered as the root. So we are lurking into this. So if we'll change it to 0xDTC, it will create the path for this, and we will be able to look into this then. So we'll change the path over here, and the source is root, so this is going to connect there. So if we'll go to no, we're not going to root. We will be going to cd root ls cat root.txt, enter, and we got it. But before that, let's pwd. So we have the whole path. Paste here, cut, paste. Okay, we got it. Close, backspace, and here. Did I got a new message from Ghulam? No. Okay, so we have our root. Now let's see if this has any sort of other file that we need. ls-la. Okay, we have .ssh over here. cd.ssh ls. We have all the files. Cat authorize key, root@ghost, cat id underscore rsa. We have the private key, cat id id underscore rsa dot pub. So let's copy all of this, and we will keep it for ourselves in the future if we ever log in back to this machine. Root machine keys. Okay, so with this we have finished another box, and we understood that how it was working and why it wasn't working. The first our mistake was we was trying to create it in the wrong directory. Because of that, it wasn't entertaining any of the requests that we were sending. There we go. And the next one was we didn't initiate the container in the first time itself, so it wasn't able to take our image into the into its consideration, and because of that we failed to start the container itself. So I will wrap this up, and if you guys want these notes, support me, guys. And you know, actually the pricing for this is actually pretty damn high, and I can't afford that. But if you want it, it's all up to you. Or maybe wait for some time. It might eventually come together. Oh. So we have this. And I'll fix it later. sh exploit lxt container using base64 image. So if we ever need anything relevant in the future, we just need to copy paste all these commands and it will entertain the box without any problem. And I'm going to copy all of this till here and put it here. Oh, it's already there, so we don't need to do anything. So with this, our box is finished. And We'll start the next one. Tabby all the way up. It was LXD and LXC. Container. I hope the spelling is correct. Container. What's other thing that we have exploited over here? Tool used this for container exploitation, and what else did we use? Tomcat var. And we will do the edit. And I don't think this can take the hash. Oh, it can. Nice. And the next thing we used was John. And we also used the lin piece. Yep. Exploited. We exploited the LXDCD. And what else we exploited here? Tomcat. We will add Tomcat here. And yes, there is LFI too. And LFI over here. Var. We will keep this. John. Lin piece. It doesn't matter. We used the LFI to read the files. We used the what? Tomcat to upload the file. We use the curl for that. So we will use curl. And actually, tool used should have come Tomcat below. Tomcat. And here should come the actual stuff. Tomcat. Edit it out. Hash. Oh. Not a tabby. Tomcat. Edit. Hash. No. Tomcat. Hashtag this. So this is what we exploited here. Nice. And I hope I don't have anything like LFI listed over here. Yes, we don't. Otherwise, there might have been sitting, like techniques must be sitting there. Okay, so with this, our tabby has been finished. And from tabby, we got to know container exploitation and LFI and how we can upload the malicious file over the Tomcat. Just tuning in, are you doing a hack the box machine? Yes, I was doing, and I will be doing. Just finished with the tabby, and we will submit our last flag. Oh, we haven't submitted both of these flags. Bad, very bad. Submit. Whoa. So here someone was saying that we can use the same flag, or like we shouldn't be showing the flag over the stream. If you see that yesterday I found this flag, and I'm not sure if that person is watching the stream right now or not, but if you see, this was the flag before actual reset of the machine, and after resetting this machine the flag has been renewed and I cannot submit this flag anymore. So now to submit this flag I need to perform these action again so I can get the access of the machine. So we'll do netcat lmvp, and as I haven't resetted the machine, so this should give me the shell. There we go. And guys, what do you think? Should we automate this also? Like Tomcat exploit, we already know like how we can the flag reset and change after after you closed hack the box from yesterday. Yes, right. So there is a flag rotation in here, so it won't remain same if you turn off the flag, sorry, the machine. Even if you reset it like using this button, the reset machine, it will still gonna switch the flag. And I didn't terminate the session, but I did reset it, and because of that my flag is not like active anymore. So I need to fetch a new flag to submit over here. Tomcat has been deployed, and we need to provide this and this, and next. Not a base 64 stuff, it's a long run. Copy this. We will do su enter, paste, enter, ls cd /home /ycd. Let's just cat /home /ash user.txt, enter. We got the flag, and if you see, both of these flags are different. Even if you try to sell it to someone, this flag, this one, this is not gonna work. So this is a new flag that will actually work, but I'll be keeping this because I found this previously. So now if I'll provide this submit, this one will get accepted, and there we go. Machine has been finished on a good terms. The first portion was easy, and the second portion was not too easy because it required the container understanding. So I just found this new information today, so we will keep it to the medium. It wasn't that fast to work around. Matrix real life applicable, it is pretty much real life applicable. Common vulnerability, no, it is not a common vulnerability. Enumeration was good for these machines. So let's say good. There we go. Don't leave review empty. We have given our review, and with this, on a good note, we'll terminate the machine. And guys, if you're watching, why not consider liking the video or the stream? Okay, so we are done with another box, and I need to remember that I have to update this, so I will keep it here. I will definitely update it. Close the tabby. We need to create an explanatory video over here. Okay, after the tabby we have doctor. Now doctor need shit. Damn it. It added the template here. Oh okay. Now we are good. Add the template here. And it's an easy machine. Linux again. Today it's in the live machine URL. We will close these. Go here. Tabby will go to doctor. And I hope we are working with a doctor. Yes, we are working with a doctor, and this must be related to the what? A hospital-based CDN, maybe. Let's start the machine. Release area is coming soon. And why is that coming soon? We haven't done this yet. I didn't understand your switch between hack the box machine. What are you trying to do? Oh, that box has been finished, brother. I'm not switching. That box is finished. It's just you joined a bit late to clear the stuff. Here you can see what we did. First we exploited the Tomcat. There was another vulnerability that was LFI. Okay. Another one. Yep. Discovery of LFI vulnerability. So first we discovered the LFI into the Apache, then we used the Tomcat we found the Tomcat username and password using the same. Then we uploaded the exploit war file over the Tomcat, and using that we got the reverse shell over the machine. Then when we did the reverse shell over here, you will see that we need the password to get into this user Ash, and we didn't have the password then. So we found this backup file over the machine. Let me go a bit up, this one. And to dump it, either I could use the Python server, or we can use the base64. So my always go-to is base64 because I just need to encode and decode the stuff, and that will be present on my local machine. So after encoding and decoding, we found it, we post it on our local machine by adding it into this file. Created a backup file again, and when we tried to access it, it was asking for the password, and to crack the password we used the zip to John, and here we got the password for it. But after checking around, this backup file wasn't containing anything informational for us. So I thought, let's use this password over the Ash, and as I was expecting, this whole backup file was a rabbit hole. And when I did try to use this password over the user Ash using the switch, and it actually got accepted, and we went to the Ash user. From there we found our first flag, and the user flag that is not working anymore. After that, for the privilege escalation, I used the lin piece uploading over the system, over the remote machine. Here you can see. Then in LinPace, we identify that there is this LXD that we can exploit because it was into the highlight of yellow and red. As per the yellow and red over here, 95% privilege escalation vector. So once we identified this over here too, we went like looking for the exploit, and when we did a bit Google, I wasn't able to identify anything, so we relied on I relied on the write-up from the OXDF, and when I checked it, I found that there is a better way to pursue this, and from there we discovered this base64 stuff. And in this live you will see what all of this is going on for the base64 privilege escalation kind of thing. So this is what we did in this video, or we say today live. These are like not always accessible vectors, but you will get these kind of attack vectors when you will actually start working over the proper environment. If you are lucky enough to work for the service-based company, you will see these kind of stuff there. Okay, so with this, Tabby is concluded. We're not going back there because the knowledge we needed from there, we now have it. And we will cancel this session, clear it, collapse this terminal, clear this too, cd ... Now we will start with the new one, make dir doc tor, enter cd doctor, clear. And as we have started the new machine, let's start getting entertained with this. IP address, paste here, and I'm pretty sure the host name is going to be a totally different one. So we'll give the IP address over here, copy this, paste it, and let it go wild. And we will get our new port with which we can mess around. And I hope you guys are enjoying so far. Tell me in comments. And you can also follow me over the Instagram. Let's see if I can pull the Instagram over here. If I'll just type this. Here's the link. Shortly you'll get it if the service I'm using is in action. Don't stay mute, brother. Yep, there we go. -s switch on nmap means that the sync ACK your client does not send the final acknowledge. Correct. That's what we are using for the -ss. We don't want to rely on the client or the other end to send us or acknowledge our request. We just want to understand if it is there. Or in the same manner, it's also checking for the ports if that port actually exists there, even if it doesn't send us response back. It should just accept the request. And my throat is getting dry. Let's put it up. Oh, okay. 8089 port. That's a pretty like out of blue. B-boy. Let's see if we don't have to include any sort of host name here. Then we'll be good. I've heard that the with Nmap in the real world firewalls and IDS makes it harder. Does Hack the Box have firewall or IDS on their machines? No. Hack the Box don't have any IDS and IPS or any firewall in place. And you are correct. Because of this, we face the hard terms to get the port numbers from a certain asset. But that always not a case. For example, let's enlighten you people. There are always go through from these kind of stuff. It just depends how good your recon is, and in that manner we have this, the securitytrails.com. This actually keep the trail of all the IP address has been used so far. Either it is a public IP address or it's a private IP address. No, as long as it's a public IP address, it will hold the recode. So let's check here. And let's see, give me a company name, any company that can have a, okay, let's not do that. We will check for the hackthebox.com itself. I hope it's okay to do that. And if you see over here, historical data, you will see these are the actual IP addresses of their hack the box domain from the GoDaddy, and this was actually, they was using actually the Google LLC some time back, 12 months back, and after that they shifted over the Cloudflare. So they started using the Cloudflare IP address, which was getting proxied. So 3 months or today we found a new IP address over here, and we're not sure which firewall they are using for this. And after checking this, it seems pretty much like a firewall one way or another, but who knows. Go to this, continue to site, and it says direct IP address access not allowed. So it's still behind the firewall of Cloudflare. As you can see, firewall is blocking the direct IP access, but there are IP addresses. And sometimes what happen here, if you're performing recon like this, you will find that sometimes the machine that is that got hosted pretty damn while back, company is paying for that instance to keep the IP static. So as long as the IP address is static, you might be able to ping that IP address over there. And if it's behind the firewall, like I just shown you, then the request won't get acknowledged because of that. But as long as it is available over the public and the IP address is there, you will be able to like get the information related to the environment from there. If you see, they was using the static IP address for quite long, and after that over here the IP address changed, and over here it changed again, over here it changed, then it started using Cloudflare, and it's still using the Cloudflare. This is A records, this is AA records, MX. So these are their MX records, SMTP servers, and etc. NS records, SOA records, and TXT records. One pass site verification. Atlassian, they must be using the Jira or some other stuff. I'm assuming Nmap isn't commonly used in real world because of firewall and IDS. No, it does get used. When it get used is when you are working over the internal environment. Because even if, okay, just give me a second. Let me pull the data from here. Oh, Splunk. We are working with the Splunk here. Pretty good. The Splunk is a tool for the blue team side. They use it for the query purpose, like the logs generated by the Cloudflare or some third-party tool, like the environmental activity over the system. So they use Splunk to take those alerts out. That if that alert was genuine or not. Okay, where was I? In the real world example, if it get used in real world, yes, it does get used. If you know that when like people like us work over the contract, work in some private companies, or when we actually do the internal security assessment rather the external security assessment, where we are tackling the environment as a like hacker, which is over the like worldly side IP, using worldly side IP address, public IP address. So in that matter, Nmap not always come handy. But if I'm hiring you to assess my internal network, where I won't be keeping the firewall in place, then Nmap will get used there. And when I'm in contract with you and our company wants that if sometime in the future for some reason firewall get down and we don't have any sort of protection over the front, how are we gonna protect ourselves in that condition? So when we perform the penetration test on those kind of environment, we usually ask the client to whitelist our IP address or the put those IP address in the allow list of the IDS and IPS, whichever they are using. They can monitor our activities, but they won't stop those activities which we are trying to perform in any reason. Because if we are not able to perform any sort of attack, any sort of activity, so if ever in the future, if there any tragedy happen that for some reason Cloudflare is down, or maybe because of some client idiotic activity, the Cloudflare or any sort of WAF or any sort of service get down, and that can compromise the infrastructure of the company. Using keeping that in mind, we bypass all the security measures they have put it, and then we check the actual application where we check for the vulnerabilities like LFI, if there is any port open, what sort of ports are open, if those ports are open, what sort of services are running, if those services are updated, if those services are outdated. Like there are some web application testing too, but you can do that even without that IDS and IPS. Because that's what they're doing there, and if you can bypass those, then it is worth putting effort there. But yes, we also do the web application test in that case too. So at that time around, we don't get blocked because of any sort of WAF or any sort of IDS or IPS system. I hope that clears your query. And if someone is new who is just watching, please guys like the video. I will be very grateful to you. and for some reason my Nightbot is dead and it's not working as it should be. It instead of Nightbot, it should be a Deadbot. Or maybe my machine is not that much capable. Who knows? So B-boy, you understood what I was trying to say, or there's still some sort of confusion that's not there yet? Else I'll start with the box. Let's see. It seems either you're not here anymore or you're writing something too big. So I'll wait for that. And till then, let's start with the box. So we have port 80 running as usual. No, not this. I hope my spelling are as usual. So let's check what we can find from there. Using Nuclei or what web, or by surfing the browser. Clear Nuclei, and we'll provide the IP address, paste, and along with that we will do this later, but first we will do what web, and as far as I remember I don't need any sort of flag, so we'll just put enter. Once what web finished, then the Nuclei will start. Okay, we got the information from web, and we are working with the Apache 4.41. there is a jQuery. We have info at doctor.htb, HTML, jQuery 3.3.1 script. Nuclei might get something interesting for us. Well, by the time it's running that, let's visit the website. Okay, there isn't anything new. Let's restore this. Oh, we can close all of this, mega hosting and stuff. There we go. Guys, start liking the video. Don't be like this. This is the landing page we have. Let's poke around and see what's cooking there. And please work, and it worked. Enter, and cut, paste. There we go. So we have this. Let's tweak around and see what we can get. We have services. If I'll click this, okay, so this all is static. More links, nothing's working. Department, okay, we have the endpoint. Let's check to the previous page. If we else, okay, another page. Don't do this, don't do this. Bro, don't die on me. Okay. Machine is dead. What are you using, allowing you to screenshot and paste it into write-up you're making? I'm using the flame shot tool, which is for Linux, Windows, or for both. Let's see. It's this flame shot. This is an open source tool for screenshots. You can do so much stuff in there. And it's a damn pretty good tool. It's for Windows, Mac OS, and Linux too. There you go. If you need it, let me drop it in the chat. There we go. Is Flameshot also allowing you to copy and paste your Kali commands? And why should it do that? No, it's not the Flameshot. It's the VM itself that is allowing me. So if you will see over here in the exploration part, no. In the shared folder, no. It's one of this here in the journal. Advanced, yeah. Over here. So if you see Kali Linux settings, drag and drop, it is a bidirectional. So as long as it's a bidirectional, I can copy paste anything from anywhere. Windows to Linux, Linux to Windows. So there is no stopping me. Who can stop me? No one. As long as bidirectional is enabled. And as you can see over here, shared clipboard, that is also bidirectional. So whatever is on over my clipboard, I can perform the same action over the Windows and the Linux too. So yes, image and commands, any sort of writing, I can perform any action bidirectionally. And the machine is dead again. All because of this. And if it didn't provide any good information, I'm going to get mad. And damn again, office messages. Yeti. Okay, let's see by the time the freeze open. Let's see if there is any new anime we have. Something good to watch. Nothing here. Anything here? Okay, we got 1 and 2. We have 2 animes to watch today. Nice. Please come back to life. Please, brother. Please. I don't want to restart it. I'll just wait. And while doing wait, let's see how much it's trying to eat. Dang it. See? It's using like whole 8 gigs of memory. The whole 8 gig has been filled. Although the processing is going on, but the RAM has been glubbed by it. How do you know the machine is down? this is working. Hack the box machine is working. It's just my virtual box is dead. It's not working. Please work. Damn it. Do something. My virtual box is dead. I need a damn good system. What should I do? What should I do? Work. Just give me a little hope and I'll be live. Let's count 10 if it don't come back to life. The only option remains we need to do the hard reset of the virtual box. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reset. The thing is, if this kind of problem I'll be facing in the exam, I don't know what I'll be doing then. Reset itself take so much time, and if you're losing even a single piece of information, that could be a critical too. The good part for the CPTS is you have 10 days worth of time to clear the exam. But not for the OSCP. OSCP has like only 48 hours for exam. Oh, I thought my nightbot is dead, but it's working. Nice. You guys can also follow me over the Instagram. Link is in the chat itself. Although I don't post there much yet, but when I'll have a decent amount of followers, then I'll start shooting stuff there too. Sudo open VPN, Kali, connect, dump this. Let's do the CD. Hack the box, doctor, clear. Let's just wait till the nuclei finish. Then we'll proceed further. Let's check what was today's screen time I had. Logitech. Yo. I am pretty Durgesh. You can use Windows subsystem for for Linux instead VM. Yes, I can use, but I found that this is more reliable than what I'll be using over my base machine. Because of the load will get distributed over all of the applications that I'll be using into my local system. And the other reason is that is not a safe approach when you're working like this, because over here you will see that there are many sort of exploits, there are many sort of payloads sitting in this machine, and this machine is isolated. You won't be able to access anything over my actual desktop because it's using the bridge connection, so the IP address is not the same. It's accessing the internet connection over my local IP address, not my public IP address. So because of that bridge connection, it won't let other user to have the access of my actual system. So that's why I don't use. Have you tried VMware? I feel like I have a little problem using Kali on VMware. Yes, actually it's the same case for me. I was using it at some time, but I use it for like how much time? 4 to 6 months, around that much time around. So after that, I didn't use. Okay, just to give me this, it killed the whole machine. Don't be this cheap with me, bro. Tags, CVEs, or maybe CVE, enter. Show me something, man. Okay, thanks, Durgesh. You understood. So, like, you are using in that manner, the way you suggested me. I would never do that. That's a pretty damn, like, putting ourselves in a vulnerable situation, because IP address can be found over the public internet. I'm thinking to bring some firewalls and stuff, which I might be able to use to teach you guys something new around. But that's a long story. As long as I am not able to earn something from anywhere, I'm using dual boot, bro. Lovely. I was doing the same 4 years back. Yes, 4 years back, and I actually like that instead of what I'm doing now. Just because I wasn't able to utilize the GPU fans and the GPU itself, I removed the dual boot and started using the like VirtualBox. And you don't believe me? Just because of that I could use the Kali Linux and like GPU with the Kali Linux. The day I bought this laptop, the same day I removed the Windows from my system, and because of that there was some problem with the BIOS, because BIOS wasn't updated, and I had to remove the stickers in the back panel, which keeps the warranty check that it don't get null void. So just because of that, I had to remove that, and like I'm talking about the same day. So I worked around on this machine for like 12 to 13 hours just to fix this. And after some time, I tried to install the Windows Pro over here, Windows 11 Pro. But as we know, I'm not rich, so I was trying to use that fishy way, the pricey kind of thing. So I didn't like, it wasn't accepting that also, so I stopped there itself. I didn't proceed further. So here I am now. I didn't change anything in the machine till then, and now I'm using this. I think when I bought this machine, 4080 recently came into the market, and that's when I bought this laptop. But its GPU is efficient, but machine itself is not that efficient when we are working like this. And let me show you something else if I'm not wrong here. If we go to performance and in the memory, you will see it has like 32 gigs of RAM. Yes, I think 32 gigs around, if I'm not wrong. And it's already using 21 gigs in there. Can you believe that? Yeah, it has 32 gigs of RAM. Just because of this virtual machine, I bought a new RAM. And right now I'm not even playing any sort of game or something, and you can see the GPU is getting utilized like 65%. And I'm pretty sure it is because of the OBS. And my local GPU, which is Intel GPU itself, not that powerful, but still something. Even that is getting utilized like 40%. Ethernet is going wild. Whole chart is red. Okay, let's close this. We didn't got anything here, so we will mention it here. Sadly, we didn't got anything from the tools, but we can try one last tool which we didn't use in quite some time, and that is, which tool could it be? It's Nito. There we go. Let's see what commands we have. There we go. Paste in the doctor. Give me your damn IP address, brother. Copy, paste, enter. There we go. Guys, like the stream, please. I love you guys. And subscribe if you're new here. Right now I'm struggling, but I promise you guys in future you'll see pretty damn good stuff from me. Help me stand on my feet. And I help you guys with the knowledge. Should I open Chrome in this condition? Love you, brother. Thanks for your like. I'll cherish it. Okay, so by the time this is running, we can also do while tweaking manually. Let's also look for other endpoints using FOF, and let's summon the FOF, copy this, paste it here, and paste it here. And as it's a Linux box, so we will remove the extension that those are related to thing fun, which are related to the Windows, so we can remove those, like dllexe.com, vbs, pat, ps1. We can say bye to these. psm1, hta, I'm not sure, but we can remove those also. If yes, these two. And which one is remaining? CGI, bin, GSP, ASP. Let's let them stay. DOC, TOR, doctor. Copy this. Split the screen and paste it here. Boom. We are using 1000 threads. That's why it's going wild. And luckily we didn't got any sort of garbage output. So let's see what we can get from here, and we'll proceed accordingly. And I don't think even Nito will be able to find anything. Okay. I was way too much positive here, but I shouldn't be. FL, filter the lines. Let's see if it's all 10. Yes, it's 10. Enter. Let's get the clean output from the buff. And if it'll take this much time, what I will be doing then? I don't need you. Let's tweak manually over the web application. Copy this. And there we go. Browser is open. And the moment it opened, it started eating my system. Damn it. Stop doing this. Blog, contact. Let's see. Blog is there. Contact is there. Get started. It's there. Visit us over here. Let's see if we can find any sort of username or something that we might be able to use later on. So contact us. We have already opened it somewhere. So we have health services we provide, journal surgeon. I hope this is not a okay. Okay, it's not a dynamic page, it's a static page. Understood. So we can close this. This is also a dynamic static. And there we go. Let's capture this. We found some names over here. While puff is running, we found some names on the web page. Let's keep them in table and keep it if they come handy in future. Okay, so we have this. Let's see how many people are here. Participants, only one. Now let's create a table. Name. What do we call this? Specialist. Specialist of what? Specialist of cardiologist. CARDIOLOGIST, cardiologist. Enter. Dermatologist, TOLOGIST, and next surgeon, GEON. And names we have Dr. Dr. Jade Guzman, Dr. Hannah Ford, okay, and Dr. James Bond, no, James Wilson. Okay, we have the username. Let's see what we have next. We have our happy clients. Okay, we have our happy clients. Maybe we might be able to access something over the client's side. And also found some happy clients, which I doubt with this static page they have for their hospital. Okay, bad bad jocks. We'll say PATIENTS, patients, and it seems the patient is same for some reason. Elizabeth Anderson, and it seems hospital is also short on patients because I can see only one name there, and that is Elizabeth D. Anderson. Okay. Now this says admin 2 comments, admin 2 comments. Who is commenting here? I don't know. We'll check this later. In the doctor, let's see what we have here. Same static page. Blog, nothing. Contact.html. Again, static page. For some reason, it's calling the same. Child care, eye treatment, nose treatment, surgeon, x-ray, and the same stuff here about privacy terms, customer care. Let's check them. Same static page. Boring doctors. Same static page, same static page, same. Okay. Other than this, there isn't anything we found, cause the website is static. But we are still pending on. Hello, Escanor Banerjee, what's up? But we're still pending on PUF result. And Let's see how many people are watching. Total 9 are watching and 10 likes. That's weird, guys. Like some of you has already left and new ones are not liking the video. Pretty disappointing. Okay, so we got some good stuff here. HTML, this is garbage stuff cause we can see the size is same. Department.html are again garbage. Nothing in there. CSS, that's the directory. Fonts, another directory. Images, another directory. And the service.html, again garbage cause the size and stuff is the same here. So we're not going anywhere with this. And we can cancel this and all we have got is garbage, nothing worth checking. And we have got the result of puff2 and the output is also garbage cause it's showing the same files we checked manually. Shit. But we have got an directories. Let's check them too if by any chance we get some jackpot from there. There. No. Don't be an LGTV. Okay. Nito closed and we have some endpoints like CSS, image, fonts and stuff. So let's check images. Nothing worth hero. Who cares? They don't look like heroes, do they? Patient. Nah. Nah. Fonts. There is a Flaticon, WAF, SVG, EOT, TTF. Nothing worth here. Got a message? Nope. There is a font style. Okay. We got a pretty weird looking files here and they are pretty damn big files. Not that damn big, but still a damn big. Whoa. Open anyway. Text editor. And And it seems they do contain some stuff which seems to be worth reading. So we'll cut this. Rather cutting this, we will delete it from here, and we will copy the link, clear this out, share wget mkdir fonts test, enter cd fonts test wget, paste the URL, enter, and we will do strings strings icon whatever, and generated by ice moon, anything worth looking here, and it's a pretty damn big file, jumbled words, and we are all the way up to the sky. Local name post okay, we can check on these later, but we'll keep the log. And in fonts found weird looking files, we'll capture this, mark these fonts, write it because of the extension, and if we'll remove what's OSCP, it's a Pokemon name, my bad, it's a exam from the offensive security for junior level kids who want to pursue into security further. Okay, we'll check them later. If we don't get anything else, now let's check for what should we check for? Subdomains or vhosts? Not chost, vhosts. Using same tool, buff, and we'll go here, copy this, paste here, and we're gonna copy the IP address, put it here, remove the filter, and remove this too, copy this, paste here, and let's see if we can find any word db host, and this is gonna take time, so we will speed it up using the -t and 1000, and for the same we will update this command too, -t 1000. Got a message? No message. Got it. The IP address, host, and stuff. Okay, let's add -t in other commands too. User request, no, we don't need it here. with the file extensions. Yes, we need it here. One thread. I don't like this. Recursion scan. Go wild. Localhost request. This is okay. This is working over the request. Then why not go for the 1000 threads? Okay. So we have this beautiful new looking command with 1000 in it. So we'll paste this and press enter, and you can go wild. I just hope we don't have to put like .com or something in the end, else it will be a problem. And if we don't get anything here, also we'll jump on other port, which one is it? 8000 something. As it's running Splunk. So let's wait for some time while this can get complete. $13 likes, guys. Please give me likes. I love you guys. You want kiss? I won't give it. I'm a straight man. So like the video or the stream. Like or dislike, like choose one, but do press that. By now I believe we should have got something, but we didn't, so I assume there won't be anything. Reason why I think is that because if we go over here, we'll see 36 minutes 5 seconds just to complete this portion, and I'm pretty sure if they'll be working on this, they would have never gotten anywhere. And we didn't got any sub host or sub domain, and we host. This time we'll bold it because we don't care, and make it italic because we didn't. Let's check the other port, which is 8089. Remove this 8089, enter. And why is it misbehaving? It is 8089. Don't tell me it's over HTTPS. Yep, it's over HTTPS. There we go. Splunk Atom field. Refresh it. And we have a Splunk build version. That means we might be able to find any lurking exploit specifically to this version, related to this specific build. So what we can do over here now is we can cancel this. We didn't find anything blindly, we didn't got anything, as you can see, right? So now we will do should we take the risk again and run this? It's not like you guys can stop me, or can you? You don't even say anything in the chat. So yes, we're gonna run it, and I'm pretty sure my machine is going to die. That's spiking, and it's already dead. It's already dead. Damn. Okay, back to life. Back to life. Okay, what's the processing bar? The whoa. This much for nothing. Don't be like this. Static. Okay, let's take the screenshot of this. And we got web page running over HTTPS. If you access it over HTTP, it won't load the web page. Boom. Let's poke around and see what will get this time. Though we can see the Splunk build version eight point 0.5 in front of our eyes. With some are these directories. Invalid request, services. Okay, we need a password. Service.ns with some endpoints. Right there. So let's go. As we have the build number, let's check if there is any available exploit there in the market. So we have the version number here, Splunk this build. So what we can ask first is search exploit, paste this, and we can remove this. It didn't find anything. What about this? Nothing. Splunk 8. We have something, and we have our CE over here. denial of service, web component, remote denial of service, information disclosure, 7 point. Okay, we have information disclosure any version below this, but we are working over 8.0.5, so this might not work. So let's Google it. What we're gonna do is paste this, exploit POC, enter, and it's gonna take us somewhere at least. Let's take this Nathan Splunk exploit, and it seems to be a pretty recent one, 2023, when this machine came to action. Actually, that's a pretty dumb old machine, 2020. Okay, no problem. And the fun part is this don't have a guided mode. Boom. So we have to rely on ourselves. We can't check anything. Splunk URL, username, password. Oof. Do you think if we already had the username and password, we would be asking over here? Idioto. Invalid requests. This means we can call something here. Static. The requested URL was not found on this server. Got it. And these two require the login. So that means we are going to perform any sort of directory traverse over these two paths, either this or this, and from here we might be able to call something that can help us fetch the username and password for these services, and using that we might be able to log in over the service. Oof. Let's see. Splunk exploit, target, Splunk port number, API. Okay, it is over the correct API port. Let's see what this script is doing over the defined port number. Where the hell is that port? What was the name? Static. We'll copy this. Let's look. Where's the static? Okay, there we have it. We have 4 statics here. One here, one here, one here. Okay, this is not gonna work. RPC. What about this? There is no RPC. So let's copy this. I don't think Nuclei gonna give any help. So what can we do? Any idea, chat? What we can do here? Fof hyphen W not this one, but their search. No. Discovery password. No, it's endpoints. File system, web content. No, it's not on any of these. It's a fuzzing. slash fuzzing. Nope. And then what was it? Damn it, I'm forgetting the endpoint. This discovery web content. Yes. -u space. Okay, now space. We will copy this, paste it here, go back all the way down S, and over here we will provide the port number, and the port number is 8089. And with that we have extra here. Yep, the file name SPL for separations Splunk, and it's dying for some reason, and what that reason is, we have fuzz everything on place, extension is there, recursion is there, -f is there. So what's the problem there? Is it because of this? I believe yes, it is because of this. It's discovery web content, their search, enter, and there we go. And it is filtering 10, so we're not sure if we will be able to tackle with the 10. So we will brute force or like run the dir search on everything that we can put our eyes on. Let's see. Whoa. Okay. There is some fluctuation. Plan leave 16th January 2025. Oh. Someone is going over leave. Hope they enjoyed their time. I feel this might actually be not working perfectly. Let's try this, their search, and see if we are facing the same problem there too. And for this, let's copy, go here. I'll fix it later. We have everything in here, and copy this, paste, and no, we are not looking for the 200s only. Recursion will be their full URL. We want that. We will remove DLL, these unwanted extensions. PSM, you can go. Jar class WF, you can leave too. Confuse zip back ASP, we don't need this. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the PHP one. Path is going to be the same, so we will keep the file name to their doc for the file separation. So far didn't got anything. Damn, that's pity. Oh, We got something. Let's check. Robots.txt, enter. What do we have here? Disallowed. User agent, we can use any user agent to work with, and we have the services. Whoa, now good stuff is coming. We have different versions here, and it died. No problem. Let's check this too. We are missing the threads here, so we will do -t 200. I hope it don't die because of thread it died sometime for no good reason, and we are creating it. Damn, we are creating the file over wrong directories. Sheesh. Yeah. Collapse. We have got JS, we have got CSS. I'm feeling like we might be missing something over here. The thing is, I'm not sure what we're missing, but could be something. Yeah, it's gonna take time, chat. Any question? Wanna ask anything? Have a conversation or something? I am here by the time this finish. Let's see if someone has something to ask. Else around 1:15 IST I'll be leaving, like in next 15 minutes. We'll continue with this box tomorrow if we don't get anything today. New job will start. Yes. We are getting the same stuff. JS image, anything extra? No, we didn't got anything extra. Yeah, you can die. Okay, we forgot something. We messed up. It's HTTPS and the port number is 8089. Enter. Let's see if we'll get something this time from here. Although we remember that there is a different version that we found. Else what I'll do, I'll keep, like, I'll provide it a bigger word list, and we'll wait till tomorrow if it can find anything worth looking for us. Start, brother, start. Run. Are you guys enjoying? Please like the stream. Do-do-do-do-do. 'This gonna take time. What a busy day. Although it's not a busy, wasteful day. Let's see what we have here. %, 40, sorry, 73, 75, 77. See, Android has this functionality. I triggered this update pretty long back and it's still updating. I don't know what it's update. Okay, we got something. We have a database.yaml, but for this, I believe we're gonna need username and password. Services. Update all. So Splunk is actually a tool that get utilized by blue teamers to like look around the alerts. The alerts I was talking about is someone asked, was it B-Boy? I was asking for the WAF and stuff. So in the Splunk, you can gather these kind of logs and check there if there's anything fishy going on, and using that, you will be able to look around for the actions that has been taken over the certain asset, and that'll like make your work more easy than you're trying to look into the actual logs there, which are like hard to read and hard to understand at some point. It is not something that you'll be able to understand in just a single glance. So that's where we utilize this Splunk. If you wanna something on that too, I have to like set up a system for that. Damn man, I have so much to teach, so much to share. Splunk is like itself is abomination. You can learn like so much in it. And nowadays, the industries are demanding the Splunk on the very first page in their resumes, or like in their JDs. Damn, when I think about it, like how much I have to share, my mind just blew every time I share this kind of stuff. There is so much, and people are lacking those skills on the very first place. And I still have a long way to go cause people don't subscribe. Dang it. Are you working in cybersecurity? Yes, I am working. That's what I said when someone was asking anything about something. Well, I think it was B-boy himself was asking about Nmap. That's where the experience is coming from. That's how I was able to ask his answer questions. Service/templates. Let's see what we can get from here. I am a working individual, brother, which take a different type of toll over the shoulders. I wanna share the knowledge, but at the same time I wanna use that knowledge to for sharing. It's going to be your support. If you're supporting me, you will be getting the better content day by day. For some time you might not see what I'm talking about, but pretty soon you will get stuff. Share with others this channel so they can subscribe too if like they are interested in cybersecurity. Although cybersecurity itself is not a small part, I'll be sharing like DevSecOps content too if I have the capability by then. There's a DevSecOps, there is a GRC stuff, there is a compliance stuff, there is a there's a blue team stuff, how they work around the logs, how they like read the phishing mails, how they analyze those stuff. What else there is, how they create the rules for certain anomaly. What else? How the AWS works, how you check the logs of AWS, how you settle something over the AWS, what sort of tools you can use to map around the AWS, how you pull the logs, how you work around the logs. Whoa, so much. Like, so much is so much. Pretty cool. Then you must have the knowledge around the Amazon AWS. Sorry, it is cloud. So yes, related to AWS and the Azure or GCP. What's your favorite part about cybersecurity? Ah, nice question. So the favorite part about cybersecurity is everything. For example, everything in the sense as I'm a red teamer, but interested in cybersecurity, AWS. Yes, you can. If you don't want to specifically go for the like red teaming, that like the pure red teaming where you performing the attacks and stuff, you can work around in DevSecOps. That's also pretty like reasonable field nowadays because people are relying more on tools which can perform better action than humans. But keep that in mind, machines can't beat human in the thinking. Even if they do, they can't beat into the curiosity, because as we all know, curiosity killed the cat. That's why a hacker get caught. So you have the answer. Boom. And we didn't got anything because we are not getting the clear data out of it because of the word list. So we're gonna use FUF very first place, and we will collect all the garbage and stuff. We'll filter that out later on so we don't miss any information. And only few minutes left when I'll leave the stream. Almost 3 hours been. So any question till then? Shoot, I'll answer. CD H the box, doctor, clear. You won't get this kind of chances anytime soon when I'll limit the people those who can watch these streams. And pretty soon I'm gonna do that because you guys don't appreciate. Yo. This is endpoint, and there we go. Any question, guys? I am answering. 6 minutes, not 6 minutes, but around 8 minutes left, 7 minutes now. You guys can also follow me over the Instagram. For Instagram, you can, what are red teamer? So red teamers are basically those people who perform the malicious attempts over the environment. Environment can be anything. It can be IoT device, it can be a web application, it can be a network, it can be some sort of gadget like the IoT I said. So those who perform malicious attempt on those, like the red teamer work is basically try to machine do something that it's not intended to do on the first place. If it's doing that, then how is it misbehaving? How you can leverage that? No, pentester and the red teaming is pretty separate. For that, let me show you something that will give a better clearance on that. I think I have read it somewhere, which gives the more clarity. Red teamer versus penetration tester. Both have their own limitations, but there was pretty good hack the box. Let's see, there was an image. Yeah, there we go. You will sit here. Go away. So here, this is the difference, and remove it. So for the red teamers, broad and fluid, we can go anywhere, like we're kind of fish. Penetration tester, they are strictly prohibited to certain scope. They can't wander around out of scope, but red teamer can. Long term, focusing on stealth and evasion. It's a short-term participation where you can just do the checks, perform the certain tests, and give the results. Testing all kind of defense system using stealth and some other little movement, like even the privilege escalation is a part of that. But in the penetration tester, they generally follow the checklist. Person like me, I don't like to follow checklist, cause the checklist limits the person. For example, if you're having the checklist related to the IDOR, you will get limited to that scope. I use the checklist for the quick check, like what sort of test I have performed on a certain parameter, rather like just this much I'm going to perform. I go out of the way when I perform the tests. I don't care if no, I think I shouldn't be saying that, but I shouldn't be saying. Okay, whatever. So I like to lurk around with the scope when I'm doing penetration test, and for the red teaming part, we can run wild. We are not someone horse, we are wild horse then. And when we are doing penetration test, people has our leash in their hand, so they can stop us, they can tell us to move. And in the reporting, we work around like both of the side. We inform the like certain someone who has requested for the red teaming testing. We cover what sort of defenses gaps are there. It can be related to the firewall, it can be related to some codes, it can be related to some services, it can be related to man, I'm shivering here. Okay, so it can be related to multiple stuff, which where you can help the blue team to strengthen their defenses. It cannot be limited to blue team. It can be related to the IT people also, how they can uh, like work around with the certain services where they have limit what they cannot do, and if they're doing something, how they should do. In the penetration test, whatever findings you have got, you have to stick with that. You give the report and you back down. You just only give a recheck. The findings you have made, are they patched? If they are patched, give the like declaration that the findings has been patched, the certain endpoint has been fixed, and we are good with that. Nothing else. So this is like bitter difference between blue like penetration tester and the red teamer. So is there always a blue team and red team simultaneously, or is it up to the client to decide what more useful in this case? Uh, it's up to the client what he is looking for. For example, some organization have like both kind of teams. They have the red teamers, they have the blue teamers also, and some certain someone who is interested in like both of the fields, who certain someone like can be me, who likes to test something against the environment, and he is interested into blue team also. So what I'll be doing is there is one of my friend who is watching the stream. We used to sit around in the night, and we used to perform I used to perform the attacks, and he used to like log that data and ask me like what sort of attack you're performing, if those attacks are successful or not, if the attack I'm performing, are the certain alerts that they have put it there, have they been triggered or not. So we used to perform these kinds of things. But if I'm talking about myself, then what the position would be, I have to put one place I have to put some monitoring system where I can monitor what sort of attacks I'm performing, what sort of combination I'm performing, if they're getting logged, if they're getting if they're shooting the alerts to alert me that these kind of attacks are getting performed. So this is what comes around together when a purple team person take the lead and he has interest in both of side. Purple team is more of a willingly kind of thing where you have the interest, you pursue that, but it's also a headache in a sense that uh, you will have so much to do, and same time you don't be able to understand what you are trying to do. So that's a kind of mess when you say that purple team and red team person get on one place. But when it's a team collaboration, red team and blue team, then they make a purple team properly, and one side is performing the attack, and they are having a continuous conversation in between them, and the blue team is trying to monitor those and like log those things, what is bypassing them, what sort of requests are getting bypassed, and what sort of requests are getting hits. uh, what else? There is multiple stuff in their plates too. uh, Sometimes what they do, if there is something that they can set an alert for immediate, they keep the logs of that and they try to enable those alerts, and when they're starting get alerts on that, they start blocking the IPs. The blocking IP is one of the mistake that organizations do. They shouldn't block the IP address, but they should stop it for a certain time so they won't be able to uh, ping back. Reason? IP addresses, when some customer is pinging you with a certain IP address, those IP addresses are not static. Those IP addresses are dynamic. So today, if there is certain IP address that belongs to you, doesn't mean it's always going to be yours IP address. So they need to rather not block the IP address, but just limit it so it won't be able to hit for certain time. So once the user or the IP address changes, you will see that from the new IP address you're getting hits on your system or the environment. So this is that I don't agree with the organization when they say that you can block this IP address, because those IP addresses are not static if someone is performing it with the malicious intent. So yeah, there is so much to learn, there is so much to share, and in the same manner share my channel with others too, so I can gain a good audience with which I can share the knowledge and have a like good time like these, where I can interact with you people, where you can question me and I can answer you. If I don't have the answer, I can look over the Google, I can ask ChatGPT, I can ask my colleagues, I can ask someone else, or I can ask you. We can sit together, solve the solution, found the solution, and distribute it with the community. And I'm not sure. I hope I don't get heart attack before that. I'm having chest pain right now. Ouch. Finger cross I get to live. Although I don't have any trust in that though. But yes, as long as I'm alive, let's do this. Share the knowledge. As long as it's free, enjoy people. Even if some small fee that can be afforded, you guys can waste 1,000, 100,000 rupees or like something cheap, but when something worth is getting shared, you don't appreciate that. And that's how world works. I don't know why, but that's how it is. Okay, I think I used extra 5 minutes in the explanation, and when I start explaining something, I don't keep the track of time. I don't know if it's a good habit or bad habit, but with that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll continue this machine tomorrow, and with that, I'll take my leave for today. If you are in the same time zone as me, have a great rest of your night, have a good night, and if you are some other region, have a pretty good day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you're watching after the stream, consider subscribing if you're liking the content. There will be more, like I always say, and I'm not joking around here. I'm just waiting for a good reach for now. Once it's there, I'll starting like popping so much content that it's hard to find over the internet. But as long as I have resource, you'll get what I'm promising. So consider subscribing. Do like the video so it can reach to others. share with your colleagues if they're interested in this field. And with that, I'll take my leave. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.